Where did Jesus perform his first miracle in the Gospel of John? Cana. In the book of Joel, what is the prophecy about the day of the Lord mainly referring to? Judgment. Who was the adversary Esther identified as trying to harm her and her people? Haman. In Matthew chapter 9, how did Jesus heal the blind man? By touching him. Who was the father of the prophet Jonah? Amittai. What spiritual principle did Paul present in 2 Corinthians as the reason he boasted in his weakness? Christ's power is fully revealed in weakness. Rachel died while giving birth to her second son. What was the boy's name? Benjamin. Which book records Solomon's wisdom? Proverbs. Why did people bring the sick out into the streets and lay them on cots and mats when Peter passed by? So that at least Peter's shadow might fall on them. What did Adam say when he saw Eve? This is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. During the Moab campaign, whom did Elisha tell the king of Israel, who was suffering from a lack of water, to go to? To the prophets of his father and mother. How old was Amaziah when he became king? "25 years old. What was the purpose of the sign God gave Cain? So that no one would kill Cain. What word is most emphasized in the Gospel and letters written by the Apostle John? Love. How many of Aaron's sons were anointed as priests at the dedication of the tabernacle? 4. In Revelation, when is the date of the marriage supper of the Lamb? Unknown. What was the hometown of Lazarus, the brother of Martha and Mary? Bethany. What were the original name and the new name of the king whom Nebuchadnezzar installed in place of Jehoiakim? Mattaniah, Zedekiah. What book of the Old Testament did Jesus read in the synagogue at Nazareth? Isaiah. What in the temple was torn when Jesus died on the cross? The curtain. Whom did Abraham intend to offer as a burnt offering at God's command? His son Isaac. In the book of Isaiah, what does the phrase, "They shall beat their swords into plowshares," mean? The end of war. What did the apostles do when they gathered together on the first day of the week? Breaking bread. What was distinctive about the colt Jesus rode when entering Jerusalem? A donkey that had never been ridden. What did Jesus command the storm to do when he calmed it? Be still, be quiet. Who is described as the light at the beginning of the first chapter of John's Gospel? Jesus. What two items belonging to Paul were used to heal the sick when they were laid on them? Handkerchiefs and aprons. Who was the longtime disciple from Cyprus who hosted Paul and his companions when they went up to Jerusalem? Mnason, a man of Cyprus. In 1 Timothy, what is said to be the root of all kinds of evil? The love of money. What did Jehovah do to Cyrus, king of Persia, to fulfill the word spoken through Jeremiah? He stirred his heart. Who appeared in the vision Paul saw at night in Troas? A man of Macedonia. How many stones did Elijah use to build the altar on Mount Carmel? 12. How many chapters are in Genesis? 50 chapters. According to Acts, who was the young man who watched and approved of the stoning of Stephen? Saul. In Ecclesiastes, what does the teacher say is vanity? Everything. By what means did Mary conceive Jesus? The Holy Spirit. What aspect of Solomon did people from all over the world come to hear about and see? The wisdom God had given him. What was Jehu's real purpose in gathering the worshippers of Baal by claiming that he would offer a great sacrifice to Baal? A scheme to destroy the worshippers of Baal. How did the Queen of Sheba react when she saw Solomon's wisdom and palace? Deeply impressed. In Revelation chapter 1, before whose throne were the seven spirits said to stand? God's throne. Thanks for watching till the very end. We'd love to read your reflections and Bible insights in the comments. Your support through likes and subs helps us produce more Bible quizzes.